is up, Rocket Nation? Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this fine Friday afternoon. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys are having the best damn Friday ever in the history of Fridays that have ever Fridayed. You guys have made it to the weekend. Today, we're back on some more Monster Hunter Wilds. I was thinking KCD2 today, but I was like, you know what? 2 hours just isn't going to be enough time for us to be able to explore the new map. So we're probably going to be playing that tomorrow or Sunday. Either way, we're going to be getting some KCD2 in over the weekend. So if you guys are waiting for that one, that is on its way. Today we're back on some Monster Hunter though, and I want to try and get some of the main quests done. Now I know I said yesterday that we were going to do that, and I did very little of that. But listen up, man, we're going to get her done today. All right. I think I'm going to try out a new weapon today. We've been pretty much dual blades the entire way so far, and I love the dual blades. They're a lot of fun. But I'm thinking, I don't know exactly what I want to use, but we're probably going to start out by picking out a new weapon to use. It might be the longsword, maybe the bow. There's other ranged weapons too. I think they're called like the bow guns, right? There's a light and a heavy bow gun. Maybe try out one of them. I'm not sure. But we're going to be picking out some kind of new weapon today. Maybe sword and shield too. I played a little bit of sword and shield and I kind of enjoyed that. I like that there was like a parry mechanic, where if you blocked right as you were about to get hit by an enemy, it would be a perfect block, and then you could counter back, and that seemed pretty cool as well. There's also like a bigger sword and shield as well. I want to say it's called the charge sword or something like that, or the charge. It's something along them lines. I think it's called the charge sword. But that one could also be a possibility. I don't think I want to go with anything blunt like the hammer or anything. I don't think that's really my deal. There's also a lance. I don't know if I care for the lance either. I don't know. We'll have to get in there and we'll experiment and see what we land on. But we might as well do some upgrades to whatever, a couple of weapons and try them out. We essentially have 2 weapon slots, so we can try 2 weapons at the same time, which is kind of cool. It's something that you couldn't do in the first one, or in that's the first one, Monster Hunter Worlds, the last one that we played. That's the only Monster Hunter Worlds game that we played. Murgo says, Rockitsauce, did you found guy in the US hat in the crowd? I did not. I never have seen it. In the intro, there's a crowd. For those of you guys over on YouTube, you guys don't ever see it, but there's actually a rocket launch that happens and it pans to the crowd and they're cheering. They're like, it's amazing. It's a shuttle. And then there's supposedly a guy in a USA hat that somebody always has their eye on in the crowd, and I can never find the guy. I've been looking, I haven't been able to notice him. It's real. I don't think he exists. I think it's a figment of someone's imagination. I do know that we have a pretty little girl there in the right-hand side in the lower right-hand corner. He's in the second row taking pics with his camera. Lies! It's not true. That means he would be right by where I'm already looking, right? Is he like in the center of the screen or what? I think it's all lies. I don't think he exists. I think it's like, where's Waldo? All right. Listen, man, not okay. Believe me, I'm never going to believe you now. Now I know you're lying to me. I believe you're lying to me. I don't know for a fact, but I have my suspicions. I may be talking a little bit like Ron Burgundy today. Last night at work, I was like, man, I'm so fucking bored. We're not supposed to have like a fucking headphones or anything in anymore because they're fucking cunts at my job. And first off, I'm not a fucking child, so don't tell me what to do. But number 2 is my job is so fucking boring that if I had to just sit there and put shit on a shelf all day and just stare at fucking product, I would lose my fucking mind. So yesterday at work, I was like, all right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to listen to Anchorman. So I ended up listening to Anchorman at work last night, the entire fucking movie. And the day still wasn't over when it was done. So yeah, that was my life yesterday. I'm so glad this is my last day of work for the week. God, man, there's something about just the mundane fucking nature of putting shit on a shelf all day long that just, it absolutely, I just do nothing but sit there and think. So if I weren't allowed to wear a headphone, well, I'm not allowed to wear a headphone. Don't fucking stop me. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, oh my God. I'd just fucking kill myself, man. I'd quit. I would end up quitting if I had to just fucking listen. And they had the overhead radio on, and it plays the weirdest. I swear to God, they've started playing AI generated songs. there was some song about you can only go up if you go down. And I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? And I'm listening to it last night and I'm like, Jesus, man, this is literally like AI generated music now. So, yeah, I ended up listening to Anchorman, the story of Ron Burgundy, and laughing my ass off to myself so much. So I've been talking a little bit like Ron Burgundy today, is all I'm saying. I've found myself doing it more than once now. So, excuse me if you do hear me talking like Ron Burgundy. All right, let's fire up the game. We only got 2 hours today. Of course, it is short day, the last short day of the week. And then we can finally get some 4-hour, at least 4-hour streams in over the weekend here. What else was going on? There was something else I was gonna tell you guys about, or I was gonna talk with you guys about, and I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was altogether. Oh, man, I've had a throat ache that has been severe over the past couple of days. It showed up one day out of nowhere, and then, yeah, I'm telling you, right here, right fucking there. Kind gentleman says, I had a bus ride for a class trip once when I was 14 hours long and uncomfortable as fuck. Oh my God. I can't imagine being on a bus for 14 hours. Sorry, I just killed the music abruptly. I apologize. Normally I'll fade that shit out, but I'm super lazy today. Listen, it's way too much production value for me at the moment. Here, let's flop to the other screen. Oh, hi there, Elma. Oh, look it's my rat cat. Is that a skunk? I do believe it's a skunk. Oh, this is showing my other character. This is actually showing my other character right now. Yeah, it's a girl. Don't make fun of me. But as far as I'm concerned, every outfit's for a girl in this entire game, so why would I not make it a girl? Kind gentleman says, I had a bus ride for a class trip once when I was 14 hours long. It was 14 hours long. And uncomfortable as fuck. I remember there was a shitty speaker of a guy from another class, and he got in trouble for playing the loudest moans I've ever heard from his speaker. It was more entertaining than the 10 movies I downloaded. I'm not even gonna lie. Even listening to my own shit, like I'll listen to YouTube. I just let it play and randomly listen to shit. Even that doesn't even fucking get me through most days. Like I literally struggle through most days at work. It's that fucking boring. Like the job's super fucking easy. Like it's ridiculously easy. If you could literally train a monkey to do it, you could be like, monkey, here's banana, put that on shelf here, and the monkey'd be able to do it. So it's like an incredibly easy job. So there's no stimulation in it whatsoever. There's like no, oh, today's a hard day. It just means I have more shit to put from that spot to that spot. So getting through the fucking days, man, I find just absolutely brutal. Brutal. I only work fucking like 6 to 8 hours, anywhere in there. A lot of times I don't even work 6 hours. Sometimes I only work 5.5 hours, 5 hours. I worked 3 5-hour days in the past 2 weeks because it's kind of getting slower season. So yeah, I'm telling you, man, I need something to get me through the fucking day. And you don't have anybody that you work with, so it's just you in this big long fucking aisle and a pallet full of fucking product to put on the shelf. You're just like, ha ha ha, today's gonna be fun. Like I'm already thinking about how today's not gonna be fun. Tolan then says, hey Rocket, thanks for all those replies on YouTube. You're welcome, buddy. Thank you for commenting on the videos over there on the YouTube. That way the algorithm picks up on it and still fucking won't show my videos to anybody. I appreciate you, buddy. You're getting into KCD. I told you, it's definitely a game that if you have, I mean, it takes a little warming up to get, it takes a little time to warm up to the way the game plays, but once you have it, it gets so addictive. And so addictive in the most mundane of fucking ways too, right? The most mundane of thing. I think I'm gonna fucking pick flowers for another hour. Yeah. Then I'm gonna craft some potions. You're like, what the? Next thing you know, 2 hours have gone by, you've accomplished nothing in the game, and you're 70 hours in, and you're like, wow, I'm still on the 3rd mission. That's what that game does. Like I said though, in one of the replies, it's got one of my favorite ways of leveling in any game. If you want to get better at something, you do something that you want to get better at. So I want to be better at sword, I use a sword. I want to be better at a bow, I use a bow. I want to be better at picking flowers, I pick flowers. It said I started my first side quest, some wedding. I had to get a white horse, a crown with a jewel, and some wine. Isn't it great being a peasant where everybody can tell you what to do? It's literally like real life. Welcome to my peasant stream. All right, let's fire this bad boy up. Get me in there. So this is my other character, by the way. That's what she looks like. She's pretty hot. She's pretty. Look at, she has a skunk. I made a literal skunk. Like, it's literally a white stripe down its back onto its tail. It's not a cat, it's a skunk. But besides that, let's jump in. Private lobby. Let's go! Yes. So I think we're gonna pick a new weapon today. So I don't know, what are any of you guys interested in? Like, I don't know what you guys want to see. I'm willing to learn something.
Take all of our combined power.
Oh, she said it again. I swear to.
By the horn, the tentacles.
See, it says
where is it?
Behind me there when we sign in at the beginning of the day.
I'm guessing it's at the bottom of the basin.
What are they even talking about?
Then we better get ready.
So it says behind me when we first log in every day, that there's a login bonus available for you. It says hold Y to skip or press Y to accept it. I press Y and it just disappears, and I still have to go in here and do this every fucking day. It drives me insane. We already had read about that. We don't need to know anything else about that. Man, this fucking game, absolutely, the frame rate tanks in this place, man. I mean, it is so choppy and feels so bad looking around in here. I don't know if it comes across on your guys' end, but holy shit. Sapphire, how are you? It said, happy Friday, you peasant. Oh, happy Friday to you. I play on PC. I'm not a peasant. Sapphire, what's up, buddy? How are you? How's your Friday going so far? Hopefully it's over and you're home and you don't have to worry about any more work. That'd be great. Have you tried the glaive? We did try the glaive on the first day. We did try the glaive on the first day. That was actually the first weapon that I grabbed. Is that what you're thinking, Sepher? Maybe the glaive?
Yeah, it really got my heart racing.
What's your opinion on the RX 9070? I think there's no 9070. To get the 9070 over the 9070 XT would be retarded. I'm just gonna say it flat out. It would be.
Up now.
Don't then. Just fucking go on, lady. I think you definitely never get the RX 9070. Get the 9070 XT. And honestly, it's better than buying a fucking 5070. The 5070 is horrible. Honestly, all the GPUs this go around are kind of like, what the fuck? I forgot the non-XT version existed. Yeah, the XT version is $50 more than the non-XT version. So it's like, why would anybody ever get that? So I think there's probably going to be some stock issues as well. That's my thought. There's probably going to be some stock issues with the XT. And then a lot of people are going to be settling for the 9070, but yeah, but it looks like a good GPU to me. And from the look of it, while it's not on par with the new Transformer model for DLSS, FSR4 is looking pretty damn good. A lot of significant improvements in the way of like motion clarity and stuff like that. No ghosting and stuff. So I think, yeah, definitely. There's already scalpers, I have no doubt.
Even the travelers.
To me, it is fucking mind-boggling that scalpers can still get a hold of all these cards the way that they can, and these companies can do nothing to combat it. It just mind-boggling to me.
The hunter will come back safe. What do you make of that black
Dude, it is performing so bad right now. It's so horrible. Hey there, little shitbag. A shipment of rations have come in, so we get, we get our free rations from them. Limited time bonus. Oh no, this is for doing, that's one of the bounties, I'm sorry, limited time bounties. Receive, thank you. 3 quests in the forest, we still haven't done that one.
Check back in every meow and again.
Every meow and again. All right, so where is our, right there she is. I found her. She's over here.
That's it, Maki. Keep it up.
Almost
I think I
there.
can free myself up
The
for
heat
a
may
bit.
be on, but Azuz can take it.
Got
Okay.
it. Let's get
I'm
to
not
it.
giving up.
All right.
I won't. Yo.
Boy, so we gotta really decide. You know what? Do we have any new armor? Is there any new armor to craft? We got a lot of stuff on the list of crap to craft. So this is new. A jargon. Okay, so this is from the giant fire monkeys that we just fought. It looks like it's the same armor. It's the same defense as what we already have. So there is that. So that is it. It's just, that's the only new one right there. Well, we're going to have to craft it all, right? Anyways, regardless, it's got to be done. And we got to put it on the list of shit to craft. I eventually want to craft everything in the entire game.
Perfection.
Like good. Perfection. So we are only able to get 2 of those. So add to wish list. Kind gentleman said, you can do something. They just won't because get money and that's all that matters. Well, I feel like if that were the case, regardless, they're going to sell. Like I used to think like that, kind gentleman, but regardless, they're going to sell. It's just, I almost feel like maybe the laziness, I guess, would be like, I don't know. You're probably right in the end. They're just like, whatever, we get rid of the product faster, but you're not really getting them into the hands of the people that are gonna. I mean, I don't know. Eventually, they're gonna fucking sell regardless.
Perfection.
All right. So is that everything then? That is. Can we craft anything from our list? Let's actually look at that. Forge from upgrade list. We looked through this before we. Nope. Ingot Greaves. Send it.
Perfection.
Nope. And then anything else? Oh, yep. Hey, we can finally craft that Chotacabra coil. We've been, it's literally been sitting on our list. One of the first things we ever put on there in like day 2.
Alrighty.
I'm thinking of getting Monster Hunter just because of this smithy. This one, this right here. I'm totally looking at her eyes. Her big round eyes. Her big, voluptuous, incredible eyes. Yeah. All right. So then weapon. What are we going to use for weapon? So we've been using dual blades pretty much since the very beginning of the game. There's gun lance too. Combines. Okay. So I don't know about the lance. Kind of looking at the little thing down there. I never really watched anything about all the different weapons. I just seen dual blades and was like, that looks cool. Let's do it. Dude, I like the idea that this thing actually, like it breaks in half and then that's how you reload it. And then, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's got a gun and it's a lance. It's got defense with a shield. I did like the sword and shield. I used that a little bit and that was pretty fun. Not gonna lie, sword and shield's pretty badass. Made for quick movements and attacks. That was one thing. I used this for, I think I accidentally chose this on my second character. And at the very beginning of the game, and I ended up using it for the first fight with the Chotacabra, and I enjoyed it. It was pretty quick, to be honest, and it gave me like that 300 feel, you know, like you were a Spartan. I don't think I want to use hammer. I don't think I want to use great sword either. This thing's just too gigantic and unwieldy. It just seems super clunky to use. I like the longsword. We used that here a couple of times. That one was pretty cool. I enjoyed that one. It is a little bit slow, but still, it was fun. I'm not going to use a hunting horn. I don't care. I'm not using a saxophone to fight an animal or monster. Charge blade. That's like, so that's a sword and shield as well. But it morphs from, it has like an axe mode to it. So that thing looks pretty dope. I like the idea that it's you still got your sword and shield, and it's like it's pretty quick too, it looks like. So then we could use the shield if we wanted to do the blocking. Insect glaive, we did use the very first weapon we chose to mess around with was the insect glaive. There's something to do with insects, right, though. It says handle bugs called kinsects. To collect, extract, to power you up. Use the glaive to vault and perform mid-air attacks, guarding none. There's no defense to it. It looks like it. I mean, it felt fluid. I will say that when we used it, like the one attack sort of led into the other, and it was very fluid feeling. Then there's the heavy bow gun, light bow gun, and bow. So I was thinking maybe the bow today, but I think that these are like the distance with these is pretty short, right? Switch axe. Oh yeah, we didn't even see the switch axe there. Yeah, or the lance. I didn't look at that either. I'm not interested in the hammer. I feel like just look at it. I do like that you can run and charge it at the same time. See what he's doing? He's like charging up an attack while he's running. That's pretty cool. Okay, that was pretty brutal hit there. All right, so maybe. Lance, top class defense, low mobility, but has speedy attacks with small vulnerability window and various defensive capabilities. You can guard, and it does have a counter attack too. Seem kind of boring though, don't it? Is that a poll I smell? Sepher, would you like to do a poll? Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, so it's got like the guard attack. Low mobility seems boring. I mean, this one does seem boring, doesn't it? Look at, you're just poking. Although that's pretty cool. That was oh shit, he could turn around with it and go back. Okay, that was pretty dope. That was pretty cool. It has like a sidestep, it looks like. So it looks like he's blocking. Oh, there was a nice like backup thing. It's just poke, poke, poke. I want to see that second move where see how he like jumped back. Was it a charge that he did? It was like a little charge move. That was pretty cool. And then gun lance is essentially the same thing, except for the lance also has a gun to it. It does have guarding, but it doesn't have the counter attack that the lance does. All right, switch axe allows you to morph between two modes. Axe mode has better reach, while sword mode features faster attacks. Oh, so it's like a big ass sword. Oh yeah, we messed with this in the tutorial area where you get to pick the weapons. We picked it and used it for a second. I felt very slow with it. Oh, that's a pretty dope move. All right, so let's take a look at these two. Okay, wait, let me read this again. All sword mode features. So it's faster attacks, but you move slow, it looks like, with either one. Like your actual moving, just walking while... Because there's always a point where you have to close a gap with a monster. So let's say you knock a monster down, you have to close the gap in order to do damage. And when those weapons that make you slow moving, I think they should just remove that, to be honest. You should have the same movement speed no matter, like, as far as running without using it, you should have the same movement speed no matter what. Oh, there is that counter, though. I like that counter. Oh, is that like a block? Oh, Jesus, look at that. That was pretty cool. So you see, like, that was almost a, it says there's no guarding, but that looked like a parry that he did. That's pretty cool. All right, heavy bowgun. Use powerful long-distance shot-based attacks, expending energy in ignition mode to fire special ammo. Low mobility, but offers defense. Guarding, yes. Auto guard in some instances. That's another one where it looks like you're really slow moving, doesn't it? Like when he turns to walk away, it looks like he's moving real fucking slow. Yeah, see how slow? I mean, he's probably aiming right there, so there's probably some of that. I wish they gave you, like, first off, make this bigger. Make that screen bigger so we can see it. And also, give, like, more... Look at now, that one was fast. He turned to walk away, and he was fast there. So I think if I'm going to use light or heavy, I'm using light bowgun. A highly mobile weapon with mid-range firing attacks. Good for quick fire and evasive. Rapid fire lets you expend energy to fire multiple rounds of ammo. Guarding, none. So you're going to be dodging, which, I mean, you're trying to stay at a distance anyways. Kind of looks like it has like a almost like a burst mode to it, doesn't it? I'm interested in that one. And then there's bow. Has a variety of arrow attacks focused on mobility. Charging arrows will increase their power. Sidestepping allows you to move away from monster attacks, guarding none. Like a fire arrow there. Oh, I see what it is. Okay, so that's like a homing arrow. See when he hits it and he did the old backup move, his see how they're going right for it? They always go right to it. So that's like a homing arrow. Oh, a little rain of arrows. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty dope. Boy, oh boy. What am I feeling here? I kind of, the lance was kind of cool after seeing the charge attack. That was pretty cool. Switch axe, I feel like just going to be too slow. Insect glaive, maybe. Long sword, you know what? Maybe just sword and shield. I know it seems like it's basic, but it's quick. Look at how fast it attacks. Well, that's pretty cool right there. Little jump attack where you slice down.
Got something
Let's
in
do
mind?
sword and shield. Let's do sword and shield. We're going to have to upgrade one. We're going to be able to pick two here, right? So let's do this. Let's pick two different weapons to upgrade. Something off about it somehow. Which one, kind gentlemen? Which one? Charge blade is badass, but I don't know. The charge blade is essentially a sword and shield, right? But like a bigger sword and shield. So if we go, can we do, yeah, we should. Oh, we only have so much monster fluid. You need monster fluid for the bone tree, don't you? That's essentially what we're using right now is the bone tree in our other one. So if we get to this, but we wouldn't be able to get the second weapon to bone tree. So the second weapon, we'd probably end up having to go just like the hope weapons, right? We don't have dragon ore. We could go farm some dragon ore real quick, and then we could get the hope version of each of them. Or tree. Why is that locked? Oh, is it just that we haven't crafted it yet? Yeah, why is it locked? We have the stuff for it. We got the stuff for. Oh, you have to craft this in order to get down to these ones. I see the line. The line. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh. It would be interesting to see the two different sword and shield fighting styles. Yeah, maybe we'll do both of them. That's what we can do. We can do both of them. All right, so let's do. I mean, we have enough to get to this right here, right? 168 is the damage. So we have to craft this one in order to get down the tree. No. And then now we can craft this one. And then this one we will equip as our primary weapon. Oh, I suppose oh, well, the Balahara then would have done water damage. Oh, we don't have the skull anyways. We can't craft that one. Then you need to craft that one to get... Wow, look at that one. Looks fucking cool, too. Some cool weapon designs, for sure. All right, so we have that one. And then we will do the... What is it? Charge blade. Morph between a more agile sword mode for maneuvering and then switch to a more powerful axe mode to lay down some serious damage. Serious.
What are we making today?
And it looks like guarding only in sword mode. So we need this one to get here, right?
Ready
So we'll
to get
do
to
this.
work? Perfection.
And then nope. And then this is the one that we'll actually use.
Alrighty. Perfection.
There we go. Dragon Knight ore. 4? Dude, look at the fucking damage numbers on this, though. Holy shit. 432? Rampalolo. There's bone there. You know what? We'll stick to like the same tree for now just to get a good idea on don't think it's gonna necessarily correlate, but having the same tree. Did she just do this to me? Did you all see it? I swear I seen it. Did she just do? She gave the old motion. She did it, not me. She did it. She was like this. I didn't do it. She did it. Yes, please.
Gemma, leave this one to me.